Trading meme coins can be a risky business, and the worst thing is to have a loss.
Dump it.
But you can actually transform a loss into a massive win. For example, on this one, where I was at the beginning at a loss, I managed to make over $2,000. And this is not a lucky play. This is one of many trades that I made with my public portfolio that I started less than 30 days ago, where I traded meme coins every day. I started with $100 and arrived at more than $12,000 in just 30 days. And I did all those trades public on YouTube. Now, the interesting thing is that first I did this trade live and it was at a loss. And then I made the money later on when I was not live anymore, where you see me buying the coin here again, and then selling here, which total up to $2,000 in profit. Now you can see that I bought it later on and then sold when it was going up. I did not sell the top of the top. I can see my limit order was pretty close to it, but we didn't hit it. It's fine. We sold it again on a higher candle. And it's not my only lucky one, because the mindset, and I'm going to explain you all the steps of why you need to change that, which is funny because the same information, you can use it also to activate more winners. For example, Titcoin here, where I am sitting at more than $1,000 in profit, where I didn't need to do anything. I placed just one trade. And then even at the beginning, I was again losing, but here, I sold here, but I decided to buy again. So why is that? No matter when you enter into a coin, even if you are right, you might be too early, you might ape too much, which increase the way you're gonna react emotionally, and the attention can be somewhere else, and also maybe no one cares. You might be all right, but if people don't vibe with it, it's not gonna work. That reminds me, I do stand-up comedy, and sometimes I think the joke is so funny, and then I go on stage. She said, I quite like you, you remind me of my dad. I was like, that's weird. So, to be like her dad, I slapped the shit out of her. And they just don't laugh. Zero. I don't know why I say sometimes it happens all the times. But that's fine. I'm not here to do my therapy. I'm here to teach you how to use on-chain analysis. Now, how do you change from the losses to the wins? You have to think in terms of bets. So you adjust your position, you dictate your emotion, you do more research, and you bull post. Bull posting means talking about your coin, trying to find someone else to buy your coin. And if you think, oh, but Antoine, we shouldn't do that. Well, don't do it, but you would have never heard about Bitcoin if it was not with the word of mouth at the beginning. And I'm going to tell you a story. I was on a coin. For example, let's say we wanted to know the coin about this tweet. And under that tweet, someone posted a contract address of another coin that was younger, not the original one. Guess what happened? Everyone bought the coin that I was not in, which was the quote-unquote official one, because the attention of people on Twitter saw that one, bought it directly, and didn't do the same level of research. So bull post, just a little thing. Every time there is something that you invest based on the news or anything else, I surely recommend that you share that thing. Now, also the emotions are the worst. Don't you think that because I bought this coin at less than 40K market cap and it went to almost $10 million, don't you think that I was like, no, I'm not going to buy again at $2 million market cap, because I coulda, woulda, shoulda kept it, but it's not like that. And I remember exactly what happened on this coin. I was on Onchain, which is an incredible tool to do on-chain analysis. And I saw that for the first time, we had KOL that stayed into a coin. For example, if I click on fun, I can see that we have few people still in it, which is rare now. So then I did further analysis to see if there was any kind of accumulation or anything. For example, let's take this one. I want to see if we have some fresh wallet buys. No, nothing. So I will stop my research here. Maybe I'm wrong. And I hope I'm wrong if you're holding this coin and it goes up. But with the research I have now, I would not move on. However, with the moment I did this research, we had ton of fresh wallet buys and we could see some level of accumulation by the smart money. So I bought and I made quite good money. I was rewarded for it, even if I was wrong at the beginning. Same here. I was at a big loss. Now, no one is perfect, particularly me. I'm more than perfect looking. But in my action and trading is far from being the case. So you see, there is a bit of equality. For example, this one, Billy, which is a dog that was rescued. I bought it here at the first top and then it was going down. I sold. I chickened out my position. I could not understand why is it going down that hard, particularly on those new launches. But I knew the meme was good. The news could hit and then volume came back. So more people start to pile back in. And I was like, okay, I can see the volume is here and I know the meme is good. I bought again. And then I sold on the way up. And then a little bit when it started to go down, which led me to only lose $5. Normally, it was a loss around $300 to $400. So it's not a win, but I saved a lot of money from it. And that's also because I enhanced my research. I always try to understand to see more. If I see that the topic is gaining attention, I will go in. But still, I'm not going to be always right. Look at this one, ICE. I was stupid enough to buy around 500K market cap when it was going down. The thing is, when it was going down, I bought more. I am not scared to buy more of something that goes down if I think it's strong. And that's because I want to lower as much as possible my cost of entry, and which going to help me to be in profit. So I'd rather buy on the red candle, but I'm human and I would happen to buy sometime on the green candle because I'm now always going up without me. And even if this is getting a lot of attraction, and even if this phenomena is getting a lot of attention on TikTok and else, well, I'm probably too early or no one cares. And it went down and that's a loss. But if there's a coin that I was in and I was at the loss, but I see that more and more KOL are coming in and that we have more and more smart money buying and fresh wallets, I will then go again, no problem. If I think that the project have something strong going forward. I will put my wallet in the description if you want to study all those trades. And I will put also the links of the tools I use. But if you want to go a step further, you can join the Investors Boardroom, which is a community that is around on-chain analysis and where I teach the thing every week. And you're going to have a support group to help you grow into this. But to be fair, at the end of the day, there is no better place than meme coins and trading on-chain that now we have an alpha that no one else had before. Like I can literally know who is buying and selling, and I could go on, but I'm not going to bother you with that because if you really want to understand this and go to the next level, I recommend you to watch this video. However, there's still a thing in this method that I did not put, but I think it's obvious, but stay handsome. Ciao.